Congratulations on everything, your awards and all your work. I just want to say, why is shows like this important in our industry?
Well, to be fair, our award was for like a whole host of shows. So it was for our tenure at the Bush. So 6 years at the Bush, celebrating that. And all of those shows felt like they were incredibly important for the communities that we were trying to represent on those stages, for the actors that used our theatre as a springboard to go on to have superstar careers, for those writers, for those directors that feel like they've got a space that feels safe for them to be able to develop, for writers to be able to come back and do their second and third shows, and writers that were just starting out, debut writers. So it feels like it's an award for a whole host of things, but mainly for a building that was there to serve the people.
And for a creative that's in London, that's really putting in the work but doesn't know what spaces to enter, what would you recommend? What spaces would you recommend getting around? Where would you recommend going?
I'd recommend going to the Bush. I'd recommend the Bush, of course. And it depends if you're a writer. I would recommend Royal Court as well. I'd recommend Soho Theatre. I'd recommend theatres like The Lyric if you're a young person. I'd recommend Stratford East if you're a young person. I'd recommend the Bush again if you're a young person. If you're someone who perhaps has already got a career, I would always recommend going to the studio in the New Work department and tapping on their door and seeing if they've got opportunities available for those mid-career writers. So yeah, there's different places for different spaces, and depending on where you're at, I would say just look into all the theatres of London, because there's probably a theatre that's specifically for you. Yeah.
And how important is collaboration on your space? I know you talked about actors, you talked about writers. How important is collaboration, and where do you draw your inspirations from?
Well, collaboration is like the heartbeat of theatre, right? We can't make theatre without other people. So it's the lifeblood, and in order for our lifeblood to be able to get the oxygen around the body, we need to collaborate. We need other people in there, just like blood cells. We need other people to be able to support that and bring the work around and bring it up and down the country. We need people to be able to build sets. We need people to be able to contribute with music and sound and lighting and stage management. So it's super important for us to be able to collaborate and to acknowledge that as well, to acknowledge all those people that have helped us collaborate. And then my inspiration always comes from people. My inspiration comes from working with the best people, working with people that are still developing, working with people that have a different point of view, and kind of opening myself up to what they might be able to bring to the table. So it kind of full circle comes back to this idea of collaboration, right?
For sure. That's really massively important. What you said here is really, really amazing. It's been. Can we expect to see you in or any projects in the future? What can we expect from you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm doing a number of different projects this year and next year. I'll be doing a project with Polka Theatre, who are winner of an award here. I'll be doing a show called The Boy with Wings, which is written by Lenny Henry, and the script is written by Arvid Ethan David, who's a brilliant writer. And I'm doing a number of different other things that I can't talk about right now, but I look forward to working with Terrell Williams again, who's a long-time collaborator with me.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time. That's been absolutely inspirational. All the best going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.